Hello guys, welcome to your 11th Bootstrap tutorial. In this tutorial we'll handle something called pagination and pages. They are both similar and easy. Remember those things you used to see at the bottom of the screen if you are going through a website like the read more links and stuff. Let me show you how they do it. At the bottom of our screen where we have the Bootstrap wells, I'll fold the code and of course put it in a row class row. I'll just copy this guy and put the rest of this guy in a row just to make sure our code is neat. Alright, so right here we can create a row and create a h1 title and call it pagination. Pagination. So the first thing we will do about pagination is to create a div. And inside the div, the class will be pagination. Div pagination. That is pagination. So inside the pagination, we have links, which could be. Remember how to add links in HTML? We'll have href. And so far, our link is not going to anywhere. So in your own application, live application, this link will actually be going to different pages. So we can give them numbers. We can say that this one is 2, this one is 3, this one is 4, and this is 5. Okay, that being sorted out, let's go check out what this looks like in the code on the browser. So I'll refresh. And we have a new section, and yeah, our bloody mistake was to do it the old way. So this has to be a UL tag. It's actually a list, so don't forget it's a list. And since it's a list, what you will have to do is have an li tag around it. Just make sure we have an li tag around it. So this solves our problem. Well, we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I just wanted to see what it looked like. So we have an unordered list, and inside an unordered list we have like 5 lists there, and then we have a link inside each list. So we refresh. So this is what I'm talking about. This is pagination. As we have list of contents, and this is on page. The contents are on page 1. The user can click on each of these to go to different pages, and you see that a lot in forums. Another cool thing we can do is to say class. The class can be active, just to tell it, oops, what is happening? We have a class. Yeah, if the class is active, see what will happen. I will refresh and keep an eye on the links. Okay, which means that the class should be on the container, which is here. So we have class. You can use class equals active to indicate which of the pages the user is on. So we'll come here and refresh. So you can see the user will automatically know that I'm here. So if I can click all these guys, and as you can see, the active class is not clickable any longer. So we can just drag it to this point so you get a feeling of what it is. Class active, refresh. So that's page 3. So that pretty much sums it up for pagination. It's that easy. It's really that easy. The next crazy stuff we will do is we'll do that for right under here. Let's just create a break and do for pages. I'll create a comment and say pager. This is a comment. So let's look at what it looks like for pages. The whole thing is even simpler for pages. But then before we go for pages, let's look at something else. We can actually make this. There are 1 or 2 more classes we can do on pagination. As you can see, we can make it larger or smaller. See, pagination LG means that this guy should be larger. So let's refresh and see. It's larger depending on what you want, and we can make it smaller. Width is SM. Refresh, and it's smaller depending on your design concept. Another thing we can do is to actually make something disabled. One of the links may be disabled. Maybe you can have a situation whereby the user can only access a limited number of pages, maybe until they log in, or maybe until they pay or subscribe to whatever. So we can use this and make this disabled. Refresh. Number 4 is disabled. As you can see, the cursor changes when we hover over it, so it is disabled. So that is it for pagination. Let's see what pager looks like. Pager is basically the same thing, but then the class there is pager. So we have a UL tag, then we have an LI tag, and this sums it up. And pager has two guys there. One is href. The programmer should be damn lazy, so I'll just copy and paste. Life is too short, so we call this previous and call this next. So, but the thing is, we have to give it a class of pager. As you can see, it is in the IntelliSense. So this is our pager. Let's see what it looks like. So we'll refresh. A pager should appear here, and as you can see, a neat pager appears at the bottom of the screen saying, hey, next and previous. So what if we wanted the next to be at the extreme and the previous to be at the other extreme? That's simple. We just give it a class and say, this guy, hey, you should be previous, and your guy here should be next. So let's see what it looks like, and I'll refresh, and the previous is now here and the next is at the other part of the screen. So that pretty much sums it up for pages and pagination. So you know what to do and how you are designing your site. If your site has something that a content that the user has to scroll, you can put pagination inside it. So thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial. My name is Dev Partner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you.